This is PlanetMosh.com here at Download 2016. I'm joined by Dan from Atreyu. How you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you back. It's your first time here since 2010. You played on earlier today on the main stage. How was it?
It was awesome. It was, you know, our friends in Beartooth played right before us, and they're smashing it right now. So
yeah.
They got us all pumped up watching them do their thing, and then for us to get to come on after there and crush it. It was amazing. It was a great experience. We love being here.
Oh, it's always good to hear. So, you obviously came back last year with a Long Live, your first album in 6 years.
Yeah.
Were there any, when you came back into the studio, did you have any different approaches to the recording than you had done with Congregation of the Damned?
A little bit. I mean, one, we kind of want to do something a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
At least sonically. The writing process and recording the process was a little bit different. We broke everything up a little bit more. Instead of doing what we traditionally would write, you know, say 10 songs, 20 songs, whatever, and then go and record them all, we would do it in like chunks. So we'd write 3 songs, go record 3 songs, write 5 songs, go record 5 songs. And I feel like doing that, we could put a lot more attention into each song.
Yeah.
So instead of, you know, trying to cram everything into one thing, each song get a little bit more love and make sure we don't miss anything.
Yeah. Was it quite easy as well, coming back after your 3-year hiatus in 2014?
Yeah. I mean, it was like, you know, putting on an old pair of shoes that you really, you know, love and I feel really comfortable in. And I know I've been writing with these guys for 20 years now, you know, so it's, you know, it's easy, and we were so we had so much pent up excitement to do it. So once we did, it was just kind of vomiting out awesomeness.
Was it a case you maybe needed that 3-year hiatus to kind of recharge a bit and then come back to do it again a bit later on?
Absolutely. I feel like, you know, to an extent, every band, you know, gets to a point where they just need to take a little break and kind of shake it off, and because it's such a fun, awesome thing to be in a band and get to do what we do, and you can almost, you know, it's almost like, you know, a drug or something like that. You almost have a tendency, you know, it's so good that you just want to almost do too much of it to get to a point where it can hurt you. And I think touring for us kind of started doing that. We were just getting burnt out, and we needed to step back so we could enjoy it again.
Yeah. Now, the first time I ever heard anything by you was on a Metal Hammer CD when Becoming the Bull came out in 2007. And when I mentioned this to a few of my friends, I was like, oh, I've just discovered this band called Atreyu. A lot of them are going, oh yeah, that's the band with the drummer and a vocalist at the same time. Do you still find, even after all this time, that is a bit of a novelty and people still recognise you for that? Or do you think that you've evolved so much now that people are just like, oh, it's Atreyu? Yeah,
I mean, it's definitely one of our elements that makes us kind of special and unique. I mean, there's very few bands that have a singing drummer, let alone one that's, you know, 6'4" and you know 250 pounds and has fucking 3 kick drums and is just an animal, you know. But I think everybody in our band has these really different, interesting elements that kind of collectively make us our own unique, special blend of rock and metal.
Yeah, I'm going to pronounce his name right now. It was produced by Fred Archambault, is that right?
Archambault,
yeah. What was he like to work with?
He's awesome. I mean, we've known Fred for a while. He's known for doing some of the earlier Avenged Sevenfold records.
Yeah.
And in this particular scenario, we wanted someone who wasn't going to be too hands-on with us. We wanted someone who was more there to kind of guide the ship and, you know, make sure we can get all the sounds and tones and all the things we were looking to do. So when we had an idea, we're like, you need to like achieve this for us, you know. And he was perfect. I mean, he just kind of made everything kind of move along a lot easier, and he's really fast and really good at what he does. So it was really fun. He's just a cool dude.
Cool. What's the plan for the rest of the year?
Just tour. I mean, we're, you know, doing more dates in Europe right now, and then let's see, we go do Warped Tour in the States for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We go out with Both My Valentine and Cane Hill in Australia for
oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of the majority of it, but yeah, just touring it up.
You obviously played main stage, as we said earlier. Do you have a preference as playing outdoors or inside?
Not really. It just depends on the vibe, and if the energy's there, it's cool. And a lot of it just depends on the weather too. You know, like if it's pouring rain outside, it's freezing, and it's really windy, then it's like, I'd rather be inside right now. You know, it's hard to play, especially guitar, when it's really cold in your hands. You can literally feel the blood freezing in your veins, and it's trying to move your hands and do shit. It's hard, but
it's probably a good job you played today and not yesterday then.
I know, right? Yeah, today was definitely more appropriate for the way we work.
Exactly. Finally, give me a number between 1 and 10.
Between 1 and 10, let's go 3.
What's the first concert you ever went to?
It was Green Day back in 1995, 96 maybe. They were on the Dookie tour at the time.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Yeah, and I saw them at an arena by my house, and that was my introduction to like seeing live music, and loved it.
That's really, really cool. Dan, thank you very much for your time. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you very much.